Hey YouTube, the Awesome Unboxer here, and I'm very excited because I finally got my hands on the Super Nintendo Classic Edition. I did not get the NES Classic Edition. I wasn't that into it, and of course, obviously they made a very limited supply of those. But I was very interested in the Super Nintendo Classic Edition because of the selection of games offered, and then of course, a never before released game, Star Fox 2, was included as well. And I do have a Super Nintendo with all my retro stuff, so but I don't have a ton of games for it. I've got some of the Donkey Kong Country games, Super Mario World, Yoshi's Island, but I've got like 6 or 7 games for it. But when they announced this, I knew that I wanted it, and I was actually gifted this, so it was a very nice, generous gift that was given to me. So let's take a look at the front here. Of course, the box is in a very similar style as the original Super Nintendo box was, with like these very 90s yellow dots, green squares. The logo on the bottom is just very 90s looking. Black background, things like that. So games included: Star Fox 2, never before released, at least officially by Nintendo, Super Mario World, Donkey Kong Country, F-Zero, Super Mario Kart, Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, and more. Teens, or games rated T for teen. I guess it really should be E to T, but anyway, here's the top. Classics. Sorry, I'm not at a good angle for actually viewing all this, but look at the controller. Play the classic Super Nintendo system on the full-size original controller, so that's nice. Information in other languages on the bottom. Here we have, the Nintendo information. Control deck, two controllers, AC adapter, HDMI cable, USB cable. All of that. HDMI logo there. On the other side, Super NES console, blast from the past, blah blah blah, 90s style games. And then on the back, has a list of games. So I'm not going to read the whole list, but you can get a good look there. Good selection. And then Super Mario RPG. I do have this on Virtual Console on my Wii U. So I've got the original. I got a cartridge of that. Don't have Contra 3. I do have Link to the Past on Game Boy Advance. Do not have. Got it on Super Nintendo. Do not have, and I'm glad I'll have it on this. Do not have Super Metroid, so I'm glad I'll have it. Actually, but I do have this on Wii U Virtual Console. I do have that. Earthbound I have on Wii U Virtual Console. Don't have that. Don't have F-Zero. Don't have Street Fighter, Punch-Out, or Castlevania. I do have Donkey Kong Country. Don't have Mega Man. Secret of Man I don't have, but I heard it's very good. And then, of course, there's some screenshots down here. So we got Mario, Zelda, Mario Kart, F-Zero. Oh, I'm sorry, Star Fox. Metroid, F-Zero. And there you go. Alright, so let's go ahead and open this up. I'm very excited about this. I'm going to save the box, of course. Now you're playing with superpower. Turn it over. Oh, well, I guess I had it the right way. Okay. So first thing you see, this packaging, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is warranty information, and then this is a poster. So I don't really have the space to open this up to show you the whole thing, but I'll just show you in segments there. The screenshots of games, a poster like you'd find from Nintendo Power or something like that. Big Super Nintendo logo at the bottom, and then on the other side is your instruction manual. So startup instructions, things like that. So it's so you plug in the controller, of course, into the control deck, and then USB cable power supply, an HDMI cable. Okay, so you can use the AC adapter, which is included, or you could plug it in into a USB port that's on your TV or monitor, or PC or whatever. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Put that back in. Okay. Next we have this is the included power adapter. Nintendo logo there. Okay. Very good. Okay, and these are the controllers. The full-size Super Nintendo controllers. They look good and they feel nice. L&R buttons. Feel good to press. Yep, feels like the authentic controller to me. I mean, or as close as possible. Just pretty neat. Of course, you know, wouldn't be much of a Super Nintendo experience if, you know, they didn't have the controllers. So there's that. I'm going to leave this tied on for now. And then we got the second controller as well. Same thing, same deal. And these cords, from my understanding, are significantly longer than the NES Classic controller cords, which is great. I think these are 6 feet long as opposed to 3 feet long. I'd have to double check that, but underneath we have the USB, which then can either plug into the included power supply, which is what I'm going to use, or of course your PC or whatever other nearby device it'll get power from. Not USB, HDMI cable. So I think it's just HDMI. Wonder if the other one says Nintendo. Yep, the other one says Nintendo. So, you know, you could probably swap this out with your Switch or Wii U if you wanted to, or whatever. So there's that. And then finally, the actual system itself, which is very small. Actually, a lot smaller than I was expecting. Oh my gosh, I didn't even think it would be this small. I mean, it is, you know, the size of your hand. But I mean, it is a very accurate representation of the Super Nintendo system. And as to my knowledge, the power button works. And then even the reset works, but not the eject, because obviously there's nothing to eject. But, and if I'm not mistaken, the front comes down for the controllers, although I'm not sure how. Or wait, oh, there we go. You pull it up from the bottom. Okay, so down here, there are openings, and then you can pull them out. So that's where you plug in the controllers. And then on the bottom, Super NES control deck, Super NES Classic. On the back you got your HDMI out and your power supply in, HDMI logo. And there you go, and there you have it. The SNES Classic Edition from Nintendo. Can't wait to play this. If you liked our video, please give us a thumbs up. Check out our other videos, and as always, thank you for watching.